Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. We're here with another Chronicles episode, and Bird is losing his mind. But don't worry, so am I. It is the 1st of December, man. You having any tingles of Christmas spirit or anything?
Only in my nutsack.
We've been filming Christmas episodes for 3 weeks, and I got nothing.
I have to go get a cigarette, so your heart will come with me.
Well, I'm going to go outside, so... Hey, maybe that'll be our one little bit of Christmas spirit, because it has been snowing today.
It has been snowing.
So, yeah. So, anyway, have you done any kind of Christmas anything? Because Trish wants us to put up the tree today, and of course, I ain't feeling that.
Jamie did all the decorating, but she did the wall, you know.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got no enthusiasm for it, no nothing. But, of course, I'll suck it up and do it. Meh.
And do it. You have no choice.
Yeah, no choice at all. Fur! I should have put an actual coat on before coming out here, but yes, see, it is all snowy as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't necessarily showing you.
Huh?
Nothing at all.
Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, dude, what's been going on since we talked a couple of days ago and bitched about shit?
What's been going on?
Yeah, with you. Maybe instead of just starting off rambling about some fucking political shit, what's going on with you?
With you. Well, besides being broke and, being busted down next to no hours at my job, I don't know. I'm kind of up shit creek. What a wonderful time to start off shit creek right at the beginning of December.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you might be having to tell that lie I said on that one episode, You might be having to tell Livs that Santa has COVID and won't be around for 2 weeks. You might have to use that excuse now.
Well, I mean, I would have to use that excuse, but luckily for me, Jamie makes twice as much as I do, and her job is way more important than mine. So she's unfortunately, unless something changes here soon, he's going to have to take the brunt of the whole thing. But hopefully not. I hope it gets better, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's not. Sure. It's not like it's my employer's fault. It's not. It's not his fault. It's not whatever. It's just things are fucking slow, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Yeah, I mean it's still
like people are afraid to come out. With good reason. I know why people are afraid to come out. I mean, some want to blame it on the media, like they just won't stop talking about it. Like, yeah, I get that. I was like, but people should be informed. They shouldn't be in a mass panic, but they should be informed. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Nobody wants to come out, so nobody comes out. We don't make money.
So, besides, like, to just get off that for a while, because we'll end up back on that anyway. I was thinking, you said something in an episode. I don't remember which one, because who fucking knows? You say a lot of things. But you said something about, like, nowadays, like, holiday advertisements don't have heart. And I was thinking about that. And I'm like, maybe me and Trish are going to have to deep dive some holiday commercials and to see if your point is right or not.
What? Like commercials of now?
Yeah, don't have any, like the holiday ones back then had heart. Or if it's just, us looking through it through nostalgic eyes.
No,
Since we can't do that, I have to do it with somebody.
I'm sure consumerism had a lot to do with it back then, but it has a lot to do with it now. You know,
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you said you explained it in whatever episode that was, which is probably not even out yet. So,
but
and now I'm covered with snow.
like, but like to me, the commercials of now lack heart.
Yeah, well, depending if we actually do it or not, because who fucking knows? But like, yeah, I might try to find that out. Wow,
Oh,
I got nothing, dude. So you gotta fucking say something. I got nothing, and this would be the shittiest 5 minute long episode ever.
man, dude, you know what's been happening lately? What's been crazy is, you know, I love the fact that Trump and his team are still going at it, dude. They're still doubling down,
Yeah.
no matter what. Like even like the reporter who said to him, "Hold on a second, let me fix this shit." He said like, "Hey, you gonna concede or whatever, you know? Like if the electoral, you know, if everybody solidifies everything and you lose." He was like, "You know, were you gonna leave?" He's like, "Well, of course I will. You know that." And I'm like, "We don't know that. We don't know that because you've been saying the exact opposite for fucking years now." He's been doing it. And people that think that this whole rig thing is new, it's not new, man. He's been saying this before he even got into office. But I just love that, like, they keep having these mock hearings. They're not hearings. They're not hearings. If you're holding them in a hotel room, you know, somewhere, it's not a hearing.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's just it's sad to watch. You know, it makes me wonder, like, dude, what exactly does Trump have on Rudy? What did Rudy do that Trump saw and possibly has video or audio of that Rudy's like, I'm all in no matter what. I'm willing to go to prison for under all this bullshit. I'm willing to go to prison for lying for this fuck and trying to destroy democracy as we know it. You're going to some great lengths, Rudy. What the hell do they have on you? You know,
Yeah.
how many dick pics did you accidentally send to Ivanka?
So yeah, dude. I don't know. This sucks. I got no fucking enthusiasm for anything. I got nothing. Just
Did you see
empty.
that you saw that dude Atlas, his doctor or whatever, he resigned.
Yeah.
I'm like, good, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
We can only hope the rest go. I think Kelly McEnany's going to go down with the ship, though. She's going to go down with the ship. She'll be there, clinging on to the railing as it's going into the water. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And she'll be like, and after it's all said and done, she'll be like, "There's no place like Fox. There's no place like Fox," because she'll be back there, you know, spreading her bullshit with Tucker Carlson. Maybe they'll team up and do a tag team thing. Kelly McEnany and Tucker Carlson.
I don't know, man. She might end up at like, one of the even wackier ones like Newsmax or
Yeah,
OAN.
yeah, one of those Newsmax or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
Sky, Australia. You know, I don't know who the hell they are, but they're really fucking right wing.
Yeah. I don't know. So I got nothing, dude, at all.
What do you think the state of movies?
I haven't watched the new movie in forever. I can barely even watch a movie. I'm just so like, you know, meh.
What do you think, like the Wonder Woman thing? You know how like they were gonna try to push everything back and back and back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's worse than that right now is the NFL. You know because like they keep postponing games and shit, and I'm like, dude, what? You know, the Steeler game's been pushed back 3 times. I mean, but what makes no sense to me is that the Denver Broncos had to play with, they don't even have a quarterback. They had to bring in a receiver. He didn't even know how to throw the ball. I think it was like 35-3 or something. It was a slaughter. So I don't know what the hell. Like the rules don't make any sense to me. I don't like if some teams are forced to play with nobody, but other teams are given like 4, 5, 6 chances. You know,
Well, isn't that totally fitting in just 2020?
I guess. Yeah,
I
like
mean, dude, we're us as like American people, we're forced to play without a quarterback. Hence, our president, should be the quarterback in this analogy. But like, yeah, we're all forced to like, play the game that is life with no quarterback or nothing like that. But the rich motherfuckers, they get a quarterback.
I like how like people are told not to go out and do anything, especially by people like that Governor Newsom from California. And then the dumbass gets caught going out with no mask, hanging out, talking to a bunch of lobbyists, outfitting, And that's what people are like, no, no, the left is the good side. I'm like, no, dude, no, there is no good side. They're fucking the same coin, man. Either side, they're both the same.
Yes and no. What's okay? It's more like Two Faces fucking coin. How it was still like the same thing, but one side was more fucked up than the other. Still the same
right.
coin, but one side's more fucked up than the other.
That's a better analogy, But still, they're both, look, people on TV, they're always like, what? Like, oh, they need to get a stimulus to people now. Like, yeah, no shit. And how long do you think people are going to hold out while watching you guys in your fucking expensive suits, not struggling at all? You know what I mean? While everybody else is struggling. You get to live high on the hog while supposedly representing us. It's fucking bullshit. They don't represent, like you said, they're not representative. They're leaders, and
Yeah.
they don't fuck what you think or how you feel. And if they did, they wouldn't drag their feet this long on a stimulus. They realize you have no clout, you have nothing, you have no say, and they're proving it by holding out this long. With
But
the
also,
airlines, look, with the airlines and the auto industry, they could have like, hey, we're taking money off the table, or hey, we're gonna, whatever, we're gonna do this and that. They had something to get to play with. They had something to gamble with, but we don't.
yeah.
We got nothing. They're like, fuck you, and they're gonna drag it out as long as they can and prove the point. We have no voice. We have nothing, and they're
Well,
not afraid. They're not afraid of us. Look,
yeah,
in
not at all.
in France, when they do something fucked up, it seems like the whole country just rises up together, and they get pissed off like the whole fucking country. But here, we can't agree on a goddamn thing. But I think everybody does agree that everybody needs a stimulus. Us, small businesses, everything.
Well, the reason I think they're holding off on it as long as they are is so that they can like be like they'll pass it after fucking January 20th. So it'll be like then they'll just start going back. The Republicans will go back to the see all this deficit that goddamn Sleepy Joe built up. Like he just started. It doesn't matter. Look at all that fucking for the last 4 years he was in office. Like he wasn't in office 4 years. Yes, he was. And everybody will buy it. And
Wait a minute. You think they'll be able to do the ultra Vulcan mind melt on people and convince them that Biden was president the whole time?
yes.
You think that'll work?
That's how much fucking faith I have in the American people. Like
You think they,
their fucking base will be like, yes, Sleepy Joe was president. Sleepy Joe did rack up all this debt and did nothing for coronavirus. Sleepy Joe.
I hope not, but you're probably right.
Uh.
Did that hurt
Yeah,
your
dude.
brain doing that?
It just
Imitating them hurts your brain.
dude, my brain just hurts 24 hours a day anymore, dude.
I love that. I love that one dude that was on TV, and he was like, we're gonna take this on to the Supreme Court because if the federal court and the state they don't want him to be president because they're working with Venezuela and the Hugo Cuatro and everything they say is just word salad, poop, pick, blah, blah. And then they get to their point. They say word salad, Supreme Court. Just like Giuliani. Word salad, Supreme Court. That's
Yeah.
what they're banking on. They're banking on that the chick that they pushed through, that Amy Comey Barrett or whatever the heck her name is, they're hoping that she's going to be like, yeah, I want to be the most hated person on the planet right now, and fucks with it. Trust me, none of them are going to fuck with it. None of them. I guarantee you that all of them, especially Roberts, are going to be like, we ain't touched that shit. Because that would mean they basically were saying that every single fucking court system in the United States is wrong but them.
Yeah.
And then you don't expect to have a mass fucking civil war. Because trust me, people would love to just bring those stupid gates down and charge that house. They're banking on it, The Proud Girls aren't going to do nothing, If they had any balls to do anything, they would have joined the police force or the military, but they didn't. They went and hid in the woods and played paintball, and watched way too many movies. And that's why the FBI easily caught them. Because they're such fucking masterminds. They're on goddamn social media. Are you guys ready to take down the system and capture the governor? Yay! We're ready. And then they can't figure out why they got fucking taken down.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck me. Seriously, these guys watch too many movies, man. They're like, hey, I got the best. I got the AK-47. How come I'm not in charge? Because you're a dumbass. We don't put dumbasses in charge. Dumbass.
You're basically a cosplayer. You're a military cosplayer.
Yes, except the difference is that your gun can actually hurt someone, and you probably shouldn't be allowed to carry it. And my pillow guy needs punched in his dick, with a pillow. Whatever, put a pillow in front of
just minus pillow, just dick.
Yeah, do like some boxers do and take all the padding out of the pillow and then punch it,
Well, I say more just like straight up Johnny Cage's ass, Bow. But anyway.
Do like an old school Jean-Claude Van Damme and go down the legs and blah, do that uppercut thing and hold it there for a minute. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, besides him fucking helping bail out Kyle Rittenhouse, why else do you say that?
I don't know, just because I can't stand his face.
Yeah. Fucking junkie bastard.
Hey, but you don't worry about it, dude. Everything's gonna be fucking awesome. Everything's safe and everything's cool. You know why? Because Jared Kushner's on the case. Jared Kushner's flying over to the Middle East as we speak. That fucking cyborg is going over there to negotiate. Town talk bred cyborg is going over to negotiate the Middle East. Yeah, okay. If I was them, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
But it doesn't seem it's like
I was just gonna say I would welcome him in as just like the Saudis welcomed in that fucking journalist, Khashoggi.
Yeah, but it just I mean, besides like his whole entire 4 years of presidency, it just fucking seems like every decision made in the last month has just been, how can I fucking rub salt in the wound that I created? I'm just gonna do everything I can just to, whatever.
Dude, I swear he's a jaded girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to hide records. Here's your clothes.
But also, so he's like Left Eye from TLC. He's burning down that dude's house.
Yeah, basically. He's gonna get that Band-Aid on him or something.
But he can't be the one coming up with all these ideas, dude. He ain't that fucking So who are these fucking evil fuckballs behind him going, do this, do this?
Dude, you know who it is. It's that fucking snow globed head fucking Stephen Miller. You know, that Nazi fuck. That's the one who's sitting behind him going, yeah, yeah. You know, he's the one who wanted to lock kids up in cages, probably salivating thinking about it. You know,
Probably more than salivating.
Probably. You seen
masturbating.
Yeah. You seen the shit that this dude fucking writes back in the day? Yeah. He's fucked. You know, I think he read Mein Kampf a little too many times. You know what I mean? But like, of course, Trump puts him in. Look, if I hire David Duke, you know what I mean, to be my speechwriter or whatever, and somebody goes, "Hey, you racist," you know, I can't be like, "No, no, what do you mean? What? You know, it's just like, dude, everybody knows who the fuck he is. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Come on. You know, I bring in Mike Tyson, and everybody's like, "That's Mike Tyson." I'm like, no, it's not. Syndrome. But I don't know. Bob Johnson. That's not Tyson. You know what I mean? We can clearly see it's Mike Tyson. No. No. It's not. Magic. That's what they do. Dude, I mean, if you think about it, you take everything they do, they lie, right? They lie, but it's so blatant. It's so out in the open. Everybody can just pick it out, you know? So what's frustrating is when you get people that are like, no, that's not Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Clinton, and they just regurgitate what they heard on AON and all that other horse shit, you know?
Yeah.
And you present them facts and they literally fucking melt like the witch and Wizard of Oz. Yeah! You know? And they just get all pissed off, you know? Like, I'm sorry you don't like truth. Sorry. You know, look, I don't, fuck it, you know? Like, what do we, like, people are so, like, we have to come together. We have to work in the new. I'm like, listen, if they're not going to go along, if they're not going to listen to reason and truth and science and facts and everything, and they just want to trail off on their own, fine, let them. But you cannot let them start being a danger to society as a whole, you know, because their misinformation and their horse shit is way out of control. But once they realize that people aren't listening to them completely and they're just a fucking joke, then they're going to start getting violent, more violent than they are, you know? They're not going to just start planning shit. They're going to start doing things, stupid things that they think they have the right to do.
Yeah.
Like hurt other people because they're mad the gym ain't open, even though they realize, you know, it's clear their fat asses don't work out, you know?
Yeah, because
the
gyms are open.
They're the guys sitting on the couch bitching about what Tom Brady did, you know? Meanwhile, they've never even tried, you know? They couldn't even play flag football.
Yeah. So did you see, or they're doing, didn't not like, yeah.
Whoa.
Did you see that they're doing, speaking of football, they're doing like the Pro Bowl or something is like a Madden thing? You didn't see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, dude, Trish was there too. But yeah, I guess they're doing like a Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is going to be like where football players play Madden.
Oh.
And they're going to air this and stuff. Didn't I say at the beginning of all of this? Didn't I say that's where football or what football should be? I think I said that at one point because I think you might have asked in something. You were like, "Hey, what do you think should happen with football or whatever?" And I said they should play Madden.
Well, I don't know what they're going to do with the players testing positive now. You know, when I said that, you know, I got jumped on like, that don't mean they're sick. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. I was like, but positive doesn't mean automatically they're dying or where they're going to. I was like, it's not good, you know, whatever. But I'm not, whatever. I don't know why we have to argue about it. Positive is never a good thing, you know, in any scenario on that, you know, as far as, you know what I mean, as far as the COVID and everything, you know.
Well, I was saying a lot of things. Pregnancy tests positive, not a good thing.
Well, I mean, unless you're trying to get pregnant, I guess that's a good thing.
Well, then you're an idiot.
Well, to you, yes.
especially nowadays. Like, you condone people having children nowadays.
I would probably hold up till everything's cool.
But anyway, yeah, I'm a jaded, evil fucker, so.
Well, no, yeah. Wow, you think so? Nah,
Oh, I think so.
you're totally fine. You know, a little psycho sometimes,
A
but
little bit.
just a
It's
little
just
bit.
more apparent nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon the mess. Everything's a mess.
Oh, it's just, yeah, whatever. Life's a mess, dude. 2020 is a mess. The world is a mess.
Sound like what's his name for the campaign? Gillo fucking. How the fuck do you say his name?
Who?
That Zach Galifianakis or whatever the fuck.
Galifianakis.
Yeah, I always fuck up his name. But that was his tagline when he was running as a politician. Like, it's a mess. See, I think even if Trump went as low as Will Ferrell did in that movie and punched a baby, his supporters would still be down.
Dude, I think I'm going to actually convince me to vote for him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You probably would definitely. You'd be all on board. I'd be like, dude, what about all his policies? You'd be like, dude, he punched a baby.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't care about none of that stuff, dude. He had me at punching a baby.
He had me at his knuckles scraping across the kid's face. Well, I would love to continue this conversation, but my phone's about to die.
Okay, so yeah, one more week of filming Christmas stuff. So I'm looking forward to that being over.
Look, mistletoe. Mm.
on that note, it's half of our.
People are going to be walking away from this one like questions.
Well, I was thinking more of like half of our audience just threw up in their mouth a little bit.
Probably. Yeah, don't worry about it. Nothing really ever happened. You know, nothing's ever happened. You know what I mean? And so don't worry about it. No need to get sick to your stomach.
Okay. On that note,
we've never ever done it.
Ew, you went hard. Gross.
It's like when I make sexy pirate noises.
I think I just saw a little bit into your fucking real sex life there.
Yeah, I like to do pirate a lot. That's my thing. I like to play pirate. Yar!
I mean, I've always felt sorry for Jamie for being with you anyway, but now I even feel more sorry.
Everybody should start a Jamie fund of, like, not to get her away from me, but just like, help her out with some therapy costs.
Yeah, there you go.
Just for being with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll stop recording then.
Good.
See you guys later.